Hey, what up, nerds? Hello, hello, hello. How's it going?
Hello, we're back.
Whew. My goodness. Bob, Steph, TK. Happy
Good to see
Saturday.
you guys. David, hello. How's it going? Good morning.
It has been a week. My goodness.
Thank you so much for those farts, TK and stuff. Appreciate it.
For anyone that missed it, we didn't stream yesterday because my computer had a complete meltdown. I went to it. We were about to start the stream, and I couldn't turn on Discord, which we use for sharing Celine's desktop when she works in Blender, and it just wouldn't turn on. I was like, well, I'm just gonna reset my PC. Go to reset my PC. It says that it needs to fix the C drive. Okay, not a good sign. And then it takes, I don't know, like 10-15 minutes doing this. And then when it's done, it goes, okay, all fixed. And then we put a screenshot or a picture on our Discord. It was like critical process died or something.
Like literally rest in peace, computer.
Yeah. And then it went into this different Windows thing where it's like fixing your setup. God, it was crazy. Somehow it's alive. I had to reinstall Discord. I still don't know what caused that. And our cameras were being weird as well. But here we are. Here we are. It's alive. We're streaming. There's a cube.
A cubiculo.
Opa.
Thank you so much, Taz, for that fart.
How's it going, Taz?
Drives are stupid expensive. Hopefully the drive isn't dying. Yeah, I was kind of like wondering like what is wrong, you know, and you suspect it's the upgrade from Windows 10 to Windows 11 that ruined everything.
Yeah, all my PC woes started when I upgraded to Windows 11. So I'm sure that's behind it, but outside of that, I don't really know what's broken.
Hello, Cats on Keyboard says hi. Hope everyone's having a great day, and if you're not, please reconsider.
Hello.
Coming in with a little Maka treat.
Oh, snap.
You can see Maka is on top of her tower at the moment. Or arson. So I'm gonna try to be stealthy and see if I can give her a treat up in her bed. We'll see. I'm gonna try to bring in.
You have an angle, man. How you nerds doing? I also have a toothache. I need to go to the dentist. Haven't gone yet. It's bad. Not comfortable. It's been a hell of a week. Whew. But today is a day that it becomes better. Oh no. Fuck.
Okay.
There we go. Windows 11, yeah. I am 99% sure it is Windows 11.
Destroyed my thing.
You knifed your hair tie.
Yeah.
Classic. Thanks so much for the treats, Cat. All right. So, yeah. Very slow week. Can't say I've done any work on the game, which is unfortunate. But here we are. We're live. We're ready to go. So what are you working on today, Selene?
I'm going to be modeling the bits I sketched out on our last stream. So, yeah, little picnic table, little radio, microphone, radio tower, you know.
Nice.
Fun stuff.
We did already have some tables from the lab. So worth considering, like the desk, if you wanted to just take away the drawers. But maybe it's something different.
I want to do a pic.
I see. Also, David, over on YouTube. Hello, good morning. Don't know if we forgot to say.
I did.
Nice. So let's do it. I'm gonna start with an aiming indicator for when you're using the controller. And I'm gonna do it, very programmer art, quick and dirty. And then we can make a sprite for it later. But open up an example I have here. Talked about this last stream. Basically, I'm going to do this. That just tells you where you're aiming. When you have the cursor, you can see exactly where you're aiming, but when you have controller and you're firing like precise shots, this will help a lot, I think. So yeah, how do we do this? Let's start the Node 3D. We're gonna call it aim indicator. Aim direction indicator. Punch the mic. Now we need a visual. I wonder if there's a plugin for Godot that lets you just draw on a texture. It's so often that I would want to just drop in a sprite and then just draw like a, like a placeholder thing. That would be a great plugin, like a placeholder texture. Placeholder texture 2D. And you just draw in the editor. If that doesn't exist, I may consider making that exist. Okay.
She's obsessing with her bed.
She is licking her bed. She's back to licking herself.
The transition between her leg and her bed is
yeah.
Sometimes difficult for her brain to capture. Oh, she turned around.
Okay, so for now, I'll do something pretty dumb. Do a circle here. Wait, no. And I have a donut. Horus. 0.875. That'll do. And then we need a arrow for the actual direction.
I think there's one called Scribbler or something like that.
Scribbler. Rib.
for a bit.
Nothing coming up. Sticky scribe, what is this? To-do list, nope. Research like texture, draw. Oh. Prototype textures. Oh. I don't know. I need to give it a Googling.
A Googling.
Googler! 12
Whoa!
months.
It's been 12 months, yay.
That is a long time.
Amazing.
My goodness. How's it going?
Congratulations on the 12 months. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're doing well. Well, we're doing better than yesterday.
Yeah. Oh.
It's a start.
It's been a very long week, but here we are.
Good. Just felt okay due to the hot weather when it's somewhat cooler. It has gotten a little bit cool. Very much appreciate that. Apparently the Dribbler thing seems to be on GitHub only.
Okay. I will have a look-see some other time. Thank you for letting me know. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I think that's beautiful. That'll do the job for now. Okay, then we add a script. I feel like I had to take a break from game dev work, but I'm back later today, maybe tonight. Nice. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you gotta take breaks. Just a while ago, I was saying how last week has been insane. I've not really touched the game at all since Tuesday. Been slow going. Work's been a little rough. Been having technical difficulties, the heat. I have a toothache. Everything piled on real quick. I mean, it was a few weeks. Yeah. It happens. I feel like when we were doing our playtest a few weeks back, I spent like a whole week working on the game. Like every minute of free time I had, I was working on the game. But then after that, and after we released the trailer, it was like, I finally took a deep breath. And then I was like, okay, I'm just going to play some games for a while. Me too. My teeth have been hurting. My PC is broken. Oh, man. Crap. That's not good. I hope you feel better soon. I'm going to the dentist on Monday, so I might still have a bit of suffering tomorrow ahead of me.
to take heat work in game dev. The final struggle for Infinity Gauntlet.
Reboot to default BIOS setting. Kept saying that over and over again. Do you use Windows 11 as well, by any chance? I think I need to do some changes here, because last time I added this, input manager lets us know if it's keyboard and mouse or controller. Which is fine. But then on the tool script, we have this get aim direction. And I want to access that. So I think... but this is a problem. Requires a world position. I mean... maybe we could still do it. Get aim direction, but instead of global position, we do run manager player global position. Get mouse position. Also need that, I suppose. And now this has issues. Okay. Oh boy.
Never easy, is it?
Yep.
Also have to use Windows bloatware for .NET.
So bad. Bad. If I do this. Damn it. Thought I was going to be able to just move this here, no problem. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. We do have a reference to the tool in on the player, so maybe I do that instead. So I don't do this. Leave that open. Let's say on process, we're going to update or direction update and then in here we go var direction. I guess is a vector 3. We do need the player, so export var player. We then pass on that. Go player tool get aim direction. And we need to rotate. Or we could do rotation BRB.
Who's wicked? Hello, welcome on in.
Hello, hello.
Momentary pause. You can see my Blender screen here for a moment. I am doing something so normal right now. I'm just making a table. I'm just starting to make a little picnic table. You know, one of the, not picnic, more like a, you know, cheap little like camping table vibes is what I will be going for. But you know, we're trying to keep it low poly. The height is always weird with tables because the height of our characters is kind of small, but like the world around it is kind of big, and there's like an angle, so I feel like the height of tables always throws me off. They usually have more than one leg. This is true, but my plan is to make one leg and then I'll just copy paste it. But first I need to decide if I like the thickness of this leg. Is that too thick? The table really does feel very short. We can fix that though. Is it gonna be foldable? Because that changes everything. Yes. It's like one of those that folds into like a little briefcase. Yeah, I'm gonna add like one of the sides is gonna have like a little handle. That probably means that the table is too long. It probably wants to be more like that. So then it's like folds in half, you know. That feels better probably. 3.5. Yeah, 3.5 is okay. I need to move. It's been a minute since I've used Blender to make stuff here. Now, do I want that? I think I want to align it. And then increment. Oh! Bye! I just deleted my thing.
Cable going.
You know, deciding how big it has to be.
Mm-hmm.
Heights are always weird. He's back.
Hello.
I need to do an extrusion.
Look at work. Rotates the node so that the forward axis. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna find out.
Extrusion. Oh.
Tech.
Whoa.
What up, nerds?
What up?
What a upper. 29 months. Temptic. Thank you so much.
How's it going? Why can I not? Brogo.
29. My goodness.
Only because it's 21 degrees today and we can kind of bear it.
Yeah, it's not as bad. I'll turn on the fan anyway. How you doing, Temptic?
Bluetooth connected legs.
Layers undefined.
You're undefined. What?
How? Oh, I never assigned it. Right.
We're doing okay. We had some technical issues, but you know, did it.
My PC just wouldn't turn on yesterday. And, you know, like Selene said yesterday, we knew this was coming. My PC has been weird ever since I updated to Windows 11. So, yeah, we knew it was coming. Just trying to push it as far as it can go, or I have to spend a bunch of money. Well, I'll probably format the PC before, you know, changing anything. Still really annoying. Okay, so good news is the aim indicator is rotating with the aim direction. The bad news is it's doing the exact opposite of what I need it to do.
Technical issues called Microsoft.
It's also doing something funky. Definitely doing something funky. Fix it. Thank you, Wolfie. I needed that. On it. I don't think this look at is very good because that technically can rotate it in an axis that I don't want. Maybe I could do... I need a var degrees, which is a float. Needs to go direction, angle 2, vector 3 dot, vector 3 dot forward? What would that do, I wonder? That returns radians, I assume. Oh, right. I want rotation Y in radians. Let's see. Now you have an inverse control effect as a rebuffed from a zombie. What? Okay. Okay, that's not what I want. I want to convert a direction to a 360, like to an angle. That can't be that hard, right?
Don't know.
Dot. I never learned what the dot product is of two vectors. Do I need that?
You rotate. Oh no. That one.
As a debuff from a zombie, right? Like they make you drunk. Like what I had before with the look at is, oh, what did I just do? So this works. I suppose I could just make sure it never gets weird by doing x0 b. Maybe that's enough. And then it's over here. Do the inverse. I mean, this will do the trick, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I can do the negative. I was trying not to fix the opposite direction. It's that it was rotating at a weird angle, right? It still looks like it's doing it. Yeah, so inversing fixes the direction. Yeah, and it's good now. I don't know if you can tell on stream, but maybe if I... Oh... Wait. The UI has changed. How do I... What?
What?
Is the new version change this? So I do this, it's fine. I do this. What happens? I don't know if you can see, you see like the wobble?
Like it's hula hooping.
Yeah, there's a little hula hoop effect.
Is that a tomato?
Because I'm using look at, and if there's any weird like y-axis change, like height with the 2 points it's comparing, it's now rotating the circle. Not just, you know, a simple rotate, but it's like wobbling it. It shouldn't be doing that. I don't perfectly understand why it's doing that, but making sure the y is 0 on the point that I'm looking at means that it won't do that anymore.
We shall duel.
How's it going, tomatoes?
Oh, I spelled it wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea why that point would be incorrect, though.
It kind of Gorkim says it kind of fits the art style.
If I do a global position. Oh, look at that. It's not 0.
It's pretty neck and neck there, tomatoes. Oh, it critted.
Why is that not 0? Yeah, the indicator is on 0.13.
All right, tomatoes, you win this time.
Why?
Congratulations. Yeah, we're doing all right.
I'll just zero both, like you suggested. Not really worth the hassle.
TK, you've got a small update. Been getting more used to Procreate, but had to take a step back in newspaper and pencil. Definitely made the draw the concept easier before diving into digital for me. Oh, I think so too. I quite enjoy sketching on paper. Lately I've been doing a lot more like as a hobby. Been drawing a lot more in paper, on paper, if you will. And I feel like there's something just very nice about that. So, yeah. It just feels more relaxed, you know? For some reason.
Oh, yes. I don't need that.
How come you were like mega hula hooping there? I saw it. You thought I didn't see that, but I saw it.
Well, I thought I was fixing something, but I broke it. This is the correct way. So from wherever the indicator is, we're going to look in a direction that is on the exact same Y value. So this is fine. That works. Okay, no more hula hooping. We're fine.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I only need to correct how much we're adding. So this fix right here is all that's necessary. It doesn't matter what this position is, because that's where the indicator is. So whatever that is, plus something that doesn't change the Y is good.
Hello, hello, happy Sanity.
Hello, hello, how's it going, OB?
Gorgam saying I'm doing dot painting for relaxing, but my carpal tunnel won't let me relax. Honestly, like that's like my biggest fear. It's like all roads, all hobbies lead to carpal tunnel. It's like, please let me enjoy my hobbies. Ignoring my child to tune in, parent winning. The hack is that you then make them watch with you. You get them hooked. I mean, we're wearing frog hats, you know, that surely is entertaining to a child, right?
And there's fart sounds sometimes.
Love the hats. My hat. That was for your 2-year-old. Yeah, a fish. Oh, Gorkam, you got it from tennis. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's like, obviously I draw a lot, but then I also enjoy other crafts, which also involve my hand and like my wrist. So I like, you know, crochet, you know, like all these quote unquote grandma hobbies, as they call it. It's like every single thing. It's just not looking good.
Switch to controller here.
My kids ended up watching The Last Airbender and shows like that with me now. And now I watch Gravity Falls and shows with them. Oh, I loved Gravity Falls. I don't think I quite watched it till the end. Like, I think I wasn't able to find it anywhere when I wanted to watch the end of it, but I really used to enjoy Gravity Falls. Oh, we gotta hydrate. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, I can't pause yet.
Competitive grandma hobbies. Yeah, it's like every time I see something, I'm like, oh, that's great. You know, that's amazing, but it's always some very tedious, involved hobby. Like, would you also say that like playing games with a controller can lead to carpal tunnel?
Definitely. I don't know.
Damn.
I don't know which one is worse.
Yeah, it's like, which is worse, keyboard or Like keyboard and mouse or
I think
controller?
mouse specific. Well, yeah, keyboard and mouse probably are worse. I want to say. Who knows though?
No.
Gonna have to offset this thing, which is a problem.
Response to pencil drawing. It's less to think about. Definitely less to think about.
Probably want to do something like this.
You know, recently what I've been saying, because I have many boxes of beads, of tiny little beads, like to make bracelets and stuff. But just imagine beads as pixels. So I have seen.
Oh. Imagine that.
Oh my god. Granger, welcome. Happy Saturday. Thank you for giving me something to think about. Appreciate it. Where was my train of thought going before that?
Who knows?
Oh yes, pixel art and beads.
My back.
I've seen like people make like tapestries of beads, like with beads, like, you know, they just basically use them as pixels. So like little tapestries of like Pokemon or like, you know, game art, like pixel game art like that. And I'm like, that looks so cool. I want to spend 300 hours making real life pixel art with beads. Thank you for the posture chat. And TK, thank you for the farts.
How's it going, Granger?
Mouse and keyboard, because they have a tendency to rest our wrist in awkward positions. Is that why they make all those like so-called ergonomic mice?
Oh, yeah.
Mouses? Mice.
I've always been curious about the one where it's like a grip.
Where you're grabbing it like that.
Yeah, like your grip is vertical, like a joystick, but that you can move. It looks like it could be comfortable.
Doing pretty good. Just trying to keep from melting with a crazy humid and hot temps. Ooh, looks like it's your turn, Ranger. We got a little break from the intense heat. It is now regular summer heat, which is fine. Okay. For the next week. Gorkem says controller is worse for me. I play roguelikes and soul-like games with mouse and keyboard because of that. And then they say they're the ergonomic or cash grab thingy. I'm sure a lot of them are.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. After 20 years of using mouse and keyboard, I don't want to use anything else.
See, but that's why I personally enjoy gaming with controllers. Like, I want a break from the mouse and keyboard.
Yeah. I like it too, to be honest. I don't like it for games that I suck at. You know, if it requires aiming or you know, fast reactions, I hate it. But if it's a slower game, I really like using controller. Something turn-based or, you know, Slay the Spire. I prefer playing it on controller. Laid back. So, something interesting here, if we end up with this kind of look to it, is that, I don't know if you can see, maybe if I go over here.
Fender, hello, welcome.
Hello.
We're working on controller support and indicators.
You see how, like, the indicator is a 3D object that's flat to the ground, but the shadow, the way they're set up now anyway, the shadow is like a different perspective that's not true. It's not true to the floor.
Would you make the shadow match the shape of the indicator in this case?
I could do. I can make the shadow more circular.
just maybe even just for the doc, who is the
Yeah.
only one that will have the indicator. Since the zombies don't have shadows.
Yeah, at the moment the zombies don't. I still need to see if I can make that happen, but yeah, it certainly can't stay like that, right? It just looks
Is the
bad.
game on Steam? You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. For someone who didn't see it, feel free to click on that link, check out the Steam page, give it a cheeky little wish list. We've just crossed 1,000 wish lists last week, so very happy with that.
Yeah.
Now we just need a couple thousand more.
Yeah. We just need to like double it a few times. But you know, if you're not convinced by my programmer art indicator here, maybe this can convince you to give it a wish list. There it is. And yes, this is very much a bullet heaven. Fender. And Gorkum, yeah, that's definitely placeholder. I just needed something to test it. Great trailer. Thank you, Taz. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right. Well, we will work on the visuals here of this indicator later.
Zombie heaven, Last of Us like. Oh, look, this is the vibe I want.
Okay. Yeah, this is fine for now. Now I need to make it hide on mouse and keyboard and only show when it's on controller mode.
The vibe.
Yeah. As a metal fan, I like the guitars in the soundtrack. The game seems fun. Thank you. Nice.
Thank you.
I hope we live up to that expectation. Yeah, there's definitely going to be a lot of guitar. What you heard there on the trailer, that's our main theme. We do also have some more tracks. I can probably just play in the background here. If I do this, and then I do this. So this is our normal gameplay track. But if there's enough zombies hanging around, I forget how many. I just had 20.
Our hats.
There's hats. No more hats. should kick up a notch here. So happy with this track.
Yeah.
Were we able to get a response from IGN? As we never got a response technically, but they posted our video. They didn't tell us about it. They just posted it eventually.
Eventually.
So yeah, it was positive.
I guess that counts, right?
Yeah. They got us an extra like 5,000 views on the trailer, which is great. Can't wait for us to have more tracks. IGN posted it. Yeah. Technically, Game Trailers posted it. IGN has like the official IGN channel where they do more like reviews and stuff, and then they have a channel called Game Trailers where they just post game trailers, and they posted it to that one. So pretty awesome. I've tried Godot. I want to switch because right now I use Game Maker. Any tutorials you would recommend? Not video tutorials though. I can't say that I have a non-video tutorial, unfortunately. I also moved from Game Maker. We did like, I don't know, 1 or 2 projects in Game Maker. And then eventually we moved to Godot as well. And really happy with the change. But yeah, I mostly learned through video tutorials and just using Godot, so. Yeah, I found the transition from Game Maker to Godot pretty seamless. Certainly easier than other engines. I've tried Unity a tiny bit, I've tried Unreal Engine a tiny bit, and nothing made sense to me as much as Godot. What video tutorials did you learn with then?
I didn't say anything.
You see that's a tough question.
It's a loaded question.
Because the answer to that question involves an 11-hour video. Granted, you don't have to watch the 11 hours in one go. 11 made a command for it. Okay. Bear in mind, I'm pretty sure this video has a very loud song at the beginning, so beware. But you said you like metal, so maybe you'll like it. You never used Unity much? No, I used Unity maybe like 3 days, and I was having a real hard time. So I can't say that I have a proper opinion on the Unity workflow because I didn't learn enough. I was just, at that time we were using Game Maker, and I was just trying out different things. So I just tried Unity for a little bit, and then I found Godot, and I just kept using it. I really enjoyed learning it. Yeah, so even though technically I have tried Unity, I can't say that I that I have an opinion on it, because we never built a real game with it. Oh. I got about the same experience trying Godot. Only used it for about 3 days trying to switch from Unity. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. You know, each developer has their own way of thinking about stuff, right? Hey, Brainoid, how's it going? I know it too well to switch. Yeah. I think I'm at that stage now with Godot. It just, when you learn enough about an engine where it, I don't know, at some point there's a switch that flips where you're no longer thinking about how or if you're going to be able to do something or where to even begin, right? It gets to a point where you know enough that, you know, you get an idea in your head and you go, okay, I could try this, this, and this. I could do it this way or this way. Great. Let's do it. Once you get to that stage, it's so hard to go back to square one, you know? So painful. Yeah, I don't think I would switch either anymore. Unless I had a very good reason to. Yeah. Right, so we did the crappy aim indicator. Now we need to hide it when it's on mouse and keyboard. How am I going to do that? I need a signal that tells me when the input changes. Like if I did signal input type changed type. Probably what I want. Then I'm still using this controller icons shenanigans. And that has... Oh, we have this. Maybe I just reuse that, to be fair. Yeah, we already have a signal. Yeah, I'll just keep it simple. We're gonna say changed on ready. We're going to connect and all this does is it emits this internal signal.
Quizquest, thank you so much for the follow.
Bit of a hack, but works in my head. Then over here, input manager, input type changed, connect. If we're on mouse and keyboard, we're going to hide. Else we show, and we can also do process mode disabled, process mode pausable. And we can call that on ready as well. See if that works. When you understand like 80% of all bugs within a fraction of a second because you know the engine that well, the flow of making games just goes so much faster instead of spending hours searching for the solution. For solution after solution. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, completely agree. Because then, you know, you're just focusing on making the game, and you start thinking more about how to go about implementing or designing a feature rather than worrying about how to do it or if you can do it. You need to learn new things. It all becomes more about the game and the gameplay and less about the engine. It feels really good to get to that stage with an engine. Unfortunately, it takes a while, you know. It takes some investment to get to that point.
Mm-hmm.
But it is worth it. Okay.
Oh,
controller.
beautiful AI. Hello, welcome on in.
Hello, hello. Controller refusing to turn.
Is there something sus going on with the like battery charger thingy?
Possibly. Should I borrow that cable again?
Maga looks legs stick her bed.
Got to know. All the tech is breaking. Love it.
Oh, she changed her position. You can see her face. She's looking at you guys. She's watching.
I think we should seriously consider switching to board games only. You know, what's gonna break? The pen? Way easier to
Like
get a new
actually,
pen.
it would, yeah.
Yeah.
They run out of ink. And then you try to force it, and then you rip a hole in the paper, and then it's all ruined.
Hey, Ricky.
Hello, hello.
Style of the art is like Don't Starve Together. Yeah, that was definitely one of the inspirations.
Mm-hmm.
Say Don't Starve Together and Cult of the Lamb as well. We looked at.
Yes.
Okay, so indicator, spinning, switch to mouse and keyboard, gone.
Gone.
Switch to controller, and we have it back. Great.
Oh my days.
We also have 1,329 errors. Node origin and target are the same position. We can fix that. That's happening because here the direction is 0. So we can do if direction is vector 3 dot 0 return. That should fix that. Oh. Interesting. Something that you can do on controller and you can't do on mouse and keyboard is have no aim direction. So I'm not pushing the aim stick at all. So my dart direction is 0. So it just stays in place. So we need to change it from being get aim direction to last aim direction. Would make more sense. And if it's 0, it doesn't get updated.
Stephen, hello. You've redeemed a maca treat?
Wait. Are we getting scammed?
I believe that is illegal.
A good attempt. A good attempt.
We can give her another treat later.
Yeah, she did have some already. She's just there having a nap.
Sleepy cuckoo.
Is Godot stable for low spec with RAM 16 gigabytes and CPU i7? Don't have EGA, like a graphics card. I would say that Godot is pretty light, so I think he would be okay in that regard. It's probably one of the lightest engines, certainly compared to like Unity or Unreal, it's way lighter. If you mean not the editor, maybe you mean the games themselves. Pretty sure you're okay for low spec, yeah. For basic 2D games, Godot can run on ancient hardware. Yeah, you should be okay. Actually tricked a streamer once with that trick. Yeah, since we have the alerts with the custom sounds and stuff, is like, did that break or?
Like, I don't think so.
A good attempt. Right, aim direction. So at the moment we have this get aim direction, get aim position. That's a little more complicated. But for now, we could do bar aim direction, which can start out as vector 3 forward, because it shouldn't ever be 0. Then on process, we say aim direction update. Delta doesn't matter. Then aim direction update does var direction equals get aim direction if direction is different to 0, then aim direction equals direction. So on the indicator, we no longer need to do this. Direction becomes aim direction. Now it should never be 0. I can shoot. If I let go of the aiming stick, it's still 0. Dang it. Oh wait, no it's not. I know what the problem is. Aim direction is shadowing. Yeah. No longer do that. We do aim direction. Oh, aim direction, aim direction. Whoops. We change this to just direction. Okay. Do syringe. What is that? Update hit. Oh, right. No longer need that. Syringe. Go away now. You can go away now. You can go away now. Okay. Right. Name. Let go of the stick. Wait. Why are they in slow motion? What?
What is happening?
What?
Is that normal?
That is certainly not normal. What? What do you mean? Okay, hold.
Hold.
Print. Shoot. direction. What do we have here? So if I do this, here, if I do this,
You wear hats, do you wear? Do we?
at the moment there's no wigs on the collection, but we have worn wigs.
We have worn wigs.
And if you ask when will we wear wigs, I don't know. I don't know. We have them.
Halloween.
Mm. Maybe. This is normalized, though. I'm very confused. The heck? Yeah, I'm very confused. Do.
Blender professional. Not even close. I'm trying to make a sort of military radio looking station thing. I'm hoping that you can add all the cables and make it all look cool. 'Cause I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I can do that.
Maybe this is a sensitive question. Can I know how indie games survive with a lot of games AAA, and what if the game is not a backup for their life? I see to make games it needs a couple of years. How developers pay for expenses if they launch a game every couple of years, or they have a side hustle. So for example, with us, the game development is a hobby. We both work full-time jobs. We work office jobs.
Yeah.
And then we do
game dev is a hobby.
Yeah, we do game dev on weekends and 2 days a week after work during our streams, and that's about it. That's the main reason why it takes us so long to, I guess, release a game. I think we gave ourselves 2 years for the game we're working on right now, because we're only working on it a few hours a week. So we don't have that pressure of the game needing to pay our bills.
Yeah. And we can't really speak for that experience either, because we've never done full-time game dev. A lot of people do it. Just from talking to other people, it's definitely not easy.
Yeah.
Quite often they dip into their savings. So like they'll work a job and save up, and then just try it for a few years, see if they can make it happen. And you are rolling the dice a little bit, and you might be confident in your game, but you never know. It might certainly has a good chance of not making enough money to support you.
Yeah, where you live I think also matters quite a lot.
Yeah.
How far any revenue from your game, you know, can go as well. But if it's any reassurance, you can make a game while working. It's just extra stressful. But you can make a game. That's any consolation.
Definitely our dream to try it sometime, full time, but we have accepted that that's gonna take a lot of games, I think, to get to that point.
Baby steps, one day at a time. Pretty much, yeah.
You being 2 helps with the motivation, 100%.
Yes.
I'm quite confident in saying that if we weren't together making games, I would not be making games. As a couple, you'd still be doing things together even when making the game. As a couple, you still doing things together even when making the game. Yeah, and it's just someone that's there constantly in your life pushing you to work on the game a little bit, right? We push each other. Yeah. And quite often it's not even, you don't verbally motivate someone to work on the game. You just work on the game yourself, and then the other person is like, oh, they're working on the game, I should work on the game.
Yeah, it's like, ah. Passive aggressive game tone. Win.
Right, Wolf, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Body doubling. I think it helps, but I think the biggest thing that keeps us accountable is the streaming, because we are both, I'm gonna say it endearingly, we're both lazy by nature.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, you only need to kind of be like, I don't really wanna, once or twice for me to be like, yeah, let's just whatever. You know. So I think it's like, no, we gotta show the nerds some progress, you know. So that I think that's what really keeps us going. Oh my god, you need to go big and move, because look at Maka. You guys have to look at Maka. Do you see that? Do you see how her head is like, oh, she flumped. Her head was like completely to the side.
What was that?
I'm saying the H word too much. She knows I'm talking about her. Yeah. You really don't come off as lazy. But that's the thing, is because you're seeing us here working, because we feel, you know, we owe you guys some progress. So we're here working, but you know, trust me, when like if we have an excuse to lay down and play games or watch Netflix, it doesn't take too much
Yeah.
for us to take it.
For example, recently it's been unusually warm where we live, and that has been enough to completely decimate the game progress.
The heat waves.
Like it's too warm.
Yeah.
Too sweaty. I'm just gonna sit in front of the fan. So we haven't touched the game nearly as much as we do usually.
No.
Obviously, you guys never see that part of us of not working because we stream working. If we streamed every day, no matter what we were doing, you would see us play games 90% of the time.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just that kind of, like you're saying, step by, like baby steps, you know, you just do a little bit and eventually we'll get done. Gotta do it. Sounds like me with exercise and me so lazy. Oh yeah. That's another tricky one.
If I do this.
Maka. Oh. She's our overseer. Maka demands progress as well. She's now growing angry because she's not in the game currently. Oh yeah, she is. There's a little photo of Maka in the lab. But she's not a character in the game, so...
What's happening?
Bug lover, hello. Welcome, welcome. Oh!
Bonus. Don't forget your file.
Oh, snap. Belgi, thank you so much for the big fart. Read me down.
Oh my god.
The censoring. Oh no.
Thank you, Belgi. Bug Lover, how's that for an introduction to the stream?
There's farts sometimes. Sometimes. There's also a cute cat.
Thanks for the biddies.
It looks like she's your hat. Like if you just move a little bit, it looks like Maka's like a little hat on top of your head. It's really interesting, I suppose.
Ay.
Thank you for the fart, Valji. Thank you. Why don't you give a little quick tour then of what the game actually is? Of what we're doing today.
If it loads. We're working on our zombie roguelike here. And I still not quite fixed. Weird.
Yeah, we are working and testing some controller support and what do you call this again? The direction. I lost the word.
The indicator.
Indicator.
Yeah, we added this little white circle. You see where I'm aiming with the controller. Obviously, that's not final art. Oh, Maka just paused the game. How did she do that?
No, Maka. Oh my god, no.
Pressed P.
Nice.
So yeah, adding controller support, and I'm discovering some issues here. Because when you use mouse and keyboard, you're always aiming. Even if you're not moving the mouse, you're aiming where the mouse is. On controller, you can let go of the stick, which goes to 0, 0. Like the direction becomes 0 because you're not pushing it anywhere. And it looks like there's some issues with that. There shouldn't be, but here we are.
Maka, move your butt off the screen.
Ooh, I could do if direction is normalized. How about that?
Looks interesting. Thanks. Yeah, the premise really is that you are you're weird. You know, you've got hordes of zombies kind of coming at you, sort of like Survivor like style. But instead of just like, you know, destroying the enemy zombies, you're curing them. So you're turning them back into humans who then follow you around, and you then have to take those humans into safe zones. So you have to actually like rescue them, otherwise they can get infected again. And you know, you're trying to survive for as long as you can and save as many people as you can. And then there's also the zombie virus mutates, so after some time you'll get like what we're calling special zombies pop up. And those are a little bigger, badder. They've got unique designs. And then you have many different ways of applying this cure. Right now you're seeing what we call the dart gun. But there's other types of things.
Things and stuff.
Looking from the thumbnail and name, you thought the player was the zombie. I could see that.
The player and the name.
I could see that.
Oh, interesting. And you're reclaiming the living, as in you're you know, bringing the dead back. Is the idea.
Camila, thank you for the part. Welcome. Just keep aiming. Just keep aiming. Oh.
Went for dinner. I don't know if you saw the vid yet. Didn't see my message. Don't think I saw your message, Temtic. What's this? Computer is slow again. Oh, I see it in progress updates. Bring it up. The computer is really slow.
Is it constantly spawning more enemies, or are there waves? How does that work?
I guess a mix of both. Like it's not. There are waves, but it's a lot of tiny waves. You know. Kind of hard to explain, but yeah, it just adds enemies as time goes by.
That's really cool, Temtic. Look at that.
The I feel like the visuals on the ball changed since I last saw it. The ball looks really nice.
You made the model? Nice.
You know, we're talking about this, right? This up here, the score. That's really neat. It actually rotates. I don't know what you're using to rotate it, but you should play around with adding some bounce to the animation curve when it rotates to the new number. So it like goes past the intended number a little bit and then bounces back. You could do this with a tween, perhaps, and use the a bounce or elastic transition just to like give it some weight. Might be nice. Issue is that it needs to keep rotating if the score gets added. Yeah, there is a way of doing that. I don't know if I can necessarily explain it. The way I do it usually is you set up a singular tween, and then if the score updates, you kill that existing tween, and then start a new one. So it should still work.
But that's really cool, though.
I mean, obviously, this would be a very small change, just to add a little bit of juice to the numbers moving. But it looks really good. I feel like the physics... obviously, I don't know how long it's been since I've seen footage, but the physics on the ball feel a bit better. Maybe it's like a little bit lighter or bouncier. The paddles at the bottom maybe are a bit closer together. I always felt like they were a little too far apart. Like the ball would always just fall through and there's nothing you can do about it. Or maybe that's something you can upgrade, I don't know. Bigger paddles.
Physics are better.
Nice. Looking good.
Nice. Keep at it, Temtic. You're making some good progress there. Good stuff.
Yeah. Good stuff. There was a pinball roguelike that came out recently, right?
Oh, yeah.
Can't exactly remember the name.
One sec. Wolfheart had asked if you somehow would be able to kill all enemies instantly. You would have to wait for the spawn timer for new ones to appear. You mean cure all enemies? No violence.
Yes. At the moment, if you are strong enough, you would be in an empty map. If you just cure everything instantly, because they pretty much only spawn on a timer, you would have nothing. I may play around with that still. It's weird because there are things in the map that you can do. So like if there's no zombies, then you can open all the containers and get materials. So that's kind of your reward for doing well, is that you can go and get all the resources. So I have to be careful and not... I don't want to ever punish the player for doing good, if that makes sense. Right? But it's like a fine line that you need to ride. You want to reward them if they've made a good build or got lucky, but you also don't want them to be bored. So we'll see where we land on that balancing. We got a new table here being worked on.
I really like the kind of clouds design with the lines coming out. That's really neat.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Very, very dynamic.
Yeah, and the wear and tear on the generally on the textures. Very good.
Sick. It's always exciting once you start to apply designs to stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's always the exciting part for me. Good players should get to harder levels to meet their skill. Yeah, so yeah, we are having difficulty selection before you go into a run. So you know, if you find it's too easy, you can make it harder. You can make your life harder.
I believe I fixed the thing, so we're good there. Yeah, so if I quickly go over here, I can show you.
I've made my table with my knickknacks.
Here we go. So we have this danger level system. So when you start out, you can make it easier if you want, which makes the zombies easier to cure, but there's less loot. Or you can make it harder, which means you get more loot, but the zombies are more difficult to cure. Right now we have 5, but we still need to play around with that system. See this table. Nice.
Knickknacks.
So we got a microphone, a radio, and then that's like an antenna next to it.
It's like an antenna.
Yeah.
And this is like a little speaker.
Right. Speaker.
That's what they look like. Little cubes.
All right.
Little cubes.
Nice. Looking good.
I mean, you're never gonna look at it like this close, right? It'll be a little thing that you look at from far away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just needs to, you know, pass.
The goal is to have a Steam page by end of this month. Ooh, okay. Nice. What is it that you want to have done
Put
for
that
that?
next to radio.
Like, are you working on visuals mostly? Or are you going to launch with a trailer? Visuals. Gotcha. Check the upcoming events on Steam. You'll understand why.
Oh, is there one like for pinball games?
What's coming up? I don't know where to look at that easily. Pins and Pegs. Pins and Pegs Fest. Games involving pins. Pinball, bowling, pachinko. Wow. Nice. Programming Fest. Auto Battler RPG Fest. Cooking Fest. Well, we're going to be in the Cooking Fest with Super Cat Cafe, hopefully.
That's right.
I think we're signed up already. We'll be all set up.
Bowling.
Why not party to keep the peace going? Pins and Pegs Party 2027. 2026. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay.
I'd love to make a peg game. Pegs game. Sometime. What'd you think?
A what now?
Pegs.
Pegs? Like Peglin?
Yeah, like the concept of like
That's what you
yeah,
mean, like pachinko?
you drop something and it goes through things.
Yeah. It's definitely a, you know, popular recognizable genre. I guess nowadays the difficulty would be
Making it original.
yeah, an original thing, because you have Peglin, you have Billionaire, which is kind of similar. Yeah, you have to find an interesting new twist to put on it. Nubby, yeah.
What about? Why are you laughing?
Yeah.
What about you have to try to make a picture? So you have to try to get the little balls that drop, that they're like different colors, and you have to try to make like a little paint by numbers type thing. Like you say in one round you need to let all of the like blue color ones go through to the bottom, and then the next round you want to try to get green. You're trying to make like a river landscape or something. I don't
Right.
know.
I mean, I get what you're saying. I'm not seeing
He's
it.
not seeing it.
You need to paint me a picture. No pun
These
intended.
these are on the fly ideas. Just vibes, okay? It's just vibes.
Lady Freya and
Hello.
Swabby Games. Hello, how's it going?
What
Is
kind
this
of?
Space Cadet 2? I don't know what that is.
But
So,
no.
Probably not.
What kind of zombie game are you making? Well, take it away.
Yeah, as you can see here, it is a game where you play as the Doc, and the Doc has the magic cure to turn the zombies back into humans. And then it's a full-on roguelike loop. You turn the zombies to humans, you lead them to safety, and then you level up. In like Vampire Survivors or Potato fashion. Well, I guess more Vampire Survivors than Potato.
All with a lovely little 90s cartoon vibes.
Look like pinball. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's Temptic's game right there. Sorry, I thought you were talking about ours. That's all Temptic.
Yes, they're Temtic's working on a game called Bala Machina. Steam page coming soon.
Coming soon.
Otherwise, we'd link you to it, but coming up.
And if you're interested in that, you should give Temptic a follow.
Yeah.
Oh, Temptic's on it. I'm gonna be selfish. There you go.
You beat us to it.
Yeah, they work on that pinball game on stream, so if you're interested.
Yeah, if you like pinball, check that out. This is the kind of game I wish I was making, but it's a lot of fun to play around with all of these different upgrades. Oh boy. Have we got, I mean, you say we don't have enough upgrades. I say we already have quite a cool selection of upgrades. There's some really fun ones. Yeah.
It's a conflicting feeling because I agree it is very fun to just add random upgrades. The downside is that you need to add a lot of random upgrades. Like the game only works if there's a lot of upgrades. So that you keep discovering new things, combining different things.
I need to make so many different like art for all these cards. Like right now you see the guy with like the construction hat, our main character there. That's placeholder. I drew that because I knew we were going to be looking at that placeholder for a long time. So yeah, I need to. I say I probably want to do a little batch soon, right? Of these common upgrades. At least, I'm sure there's some of them that are pretty fixed, like cardio.
Yeah, we have some that are locked in for sure. Some upgrades I'm still experimenting with, like they feel kind of strange. I need to decide if I just remove them or I try and make them better. But we have a core set that are locked in.
Yeah. Is it kind of roguelite? You start over with better stats and skills?
Yes. So if I go, this is the run experience, right? You always start out with nothing, or you start out with your applicator, which is what we call our weapon. So right now I'm using the dart gun, and then you have a utility. Right now I have the sprint. But if I escape here in the secret elevator under the fountain, I can show you the other half of the game. Where you go to the secret lab. And then this is the meta progression outside of the run, right? So when you start, well, I could just show you. 1 second. I will delete the save.
Game seems far along. Do you have a planned release date? Sometime early next year
Keep doing
is
that.
the hope.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
February, March.
yeah,
Something like that.
hopefully spring next year.
Yeah, so as you can see, when you start out, it's all destroyed. But over time, you build it up. So right here, I'm building the generator so that we get power. And then you can go and upgrade different things to get more content. So in this example, I could unlock a new upgrade or a new weapon to play with. Give myself a bunch of things. So I would build this. And now I've unlocked the flask. But then some other upgrades, like if I go over here, I could also get a permanent stat boost. So if I upgrade this to level 3, I get 10% more cure potency, which in our game is basically damage, let's say. So yeah, there's a mix of unlocking more content or stat upgrades or, you know, just different mechanics over time. Eventually you can unlock new maps, like new regions to explore. And when you're ready, you go over to the map, and now you can see I only start with a dart gun, but now I can pick the flask. I can pick my utility skill. Right now I only have the roll. Pick my difficulty, and then head in.
Boom. Runty, hello.
Hey, Randy.
Looks over 2.5D and sprites. Did you experiment with lower camera angles at all?
Yeah, back, you know, closer to the beginning of the project, we did a lot of experimenting with the camera, you know, the camera distance, the FOV, all that type of stuff, and we ended up with this angle, which, you know, it felt like a good balance, because we have the, you know, the 2.5D characters mixed with full 3D objects. There needs to be a good balance of, you know, how much you can see of the map versus the perspective on the full 3D objects. Yeah. We ended up with this. It was just experimentation. Yeah. Now we're pretty much locked in because we're kind of designing the whole game with this angle in mind.
Yeah. Do we have a win condition for the game?
Yeah. I mean, at the moment, in a run, you need to make it to 20 minutes and escape or evacuate. That's how you win a run. Whether that'll still be true after a few months, I'm not sure, but that's currently the win condition that we have. That's a run, but the game... yeah, I mean, there'll be a time where you'll unlock everything and beat the final map. And, you know, there might be like an end cutscene or something. So, yeah, like there'll be a little bit of a story to the game.
Yeah.
So you will have... You will, quote-unquote, beat it. Yeah. But, you know, you'll still be able to keep playing after that.
Yeah, there's a very loose little storyline. Did it say anywhere that the flask was a weapon and infinite?
Weapon and infinite. So the flask is tagged as an applicator, which is our version of weapon. Infinite, I'm not sure what you mean by infinite.
Like you don't have charges.
Like
Yes.
ammo? It doesn't say that anywhere. No.
Like it doesn't run out. Yeah.
Yeah. The weapons have infinite ammo. Yeah. We don't particularly say that anywhere, but
I think through testing there might be quite a few things that we want to add a bit more clarity in the text. I definitely think there's some bits of the game and parts of gameplay that probably could use a little bit more clarity. A loose storyline, people turn into zombies, that's bad, fix it.
Well, there might be a couple twists in there. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
My computer is dying and I don't know why.
Already?
We're not dropping frames, which is good, but it's not even just when I run the game. Like my second monitor is running at like 5 FPS. The shiny particle effect was a great way to show that it can be interacted with. Yeah. You know, I would agree. I do like them, but we still got feedback. Maybe, I don't know if it was on our latest playtest or the one before that, but we got feedback that it wasn't immediately clear that you could interact with things with that shine. So I think what we could do on top of the shiny is putting an outline on interactables
like
when you get close or something.
Yeah.
I really like it because it's clearly visible, but it's like subtle, right? But when you're in the middle of the action, maybe it's too subtle. It needs to draw your eye a bit more. Yeah, I like how it looks. I was wondering because there seems that many things can be upgraded, so the player has to know what the reward of the flask actually entails. Yeah. There's definitely work that we need to do still on that front. Whether it's language or iconography or whatever it is. It's definitely on the list to show. Like right now, it's just a language thing. So right here, you have the flask says applicator. This is an upgrade, and then you have permanent stat boosts, but you know it needs to be more prominent, maybe have some color coding. There's more stuff that we can do.
Yeah, and I think also once we start introducing like permanent stat boosts and stuff, I would like a way to differentiate between an upgrade that you're adding to like the RNG pool versus just a stat that is just that you just have straight away. So definitely need to revisit this UI a little bit.
My computer is borderline unusable at the moment.
Palworld has an interaction indicator, a square box with the hotkey you use to open it. They show it when you're close to the object you can interact with.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you had that at some point, or am I?
Yeah, we do have a key indicator for things that require it. We also have a number of interactables that you just need to stand close to them. You don't actually need to click anything. There's like a little thing that fills up. I would say it's relatively clear right now. Maybe we just need to turn it up a little bit, make the particles a bit bigger or something like that. It's close.
Sorry to interrupt, but I just witnessed Maka ripping out part of her claw. You see that?
Maka really likes to bite her nails off.
like she shed the outer layer of her claw. But like I just saw she was going like this, and then the thing just went bling and landed like right in front of me. It's crazy.
I remember pushing buttons before I was rudely murdered by a clipping edge. The hedge has been fixed, I promise. And also we removed the pushing of buttons, so you can focus on the zombies. You just need to stand close now, and you're all good. Okay, aim indicator is done for now.
I'll be focusing on the hedges, thank you very much.
I would like to get the auto aiming working. So right now, you have to aim and activate your applicator manually. So actually, I don't want to do it with this. Let me change this real quick. The flask is unique. So dart gun, start. So if I'm here, I'm aiming, and when I click mouse 1, I shoot a dart in a direction that I'm aiming. But we do want to have an auto mode. Some people just prefer to focus on movement and picking upgrades. They don't want to be aiming. So I think we just need this feature. A lot of other bullet heavens games in this genre have this, so we need it as well. So right now I have this auto toggle, but at the moment it only auto triggers the applicator. It doesn't aim, but it's still aiming where I'm aiming. So if I go here, it's not shooting at the zombies. So I need to fix that somehow. Couple things to consider. One being range. If there's no zombie in range, then maybe it just shoots at the last aim direction. And then the second one is the ability to still override the aiming if you want. But let's start simple. So, for example, the dart gun gets the aim direction. We could override this. Aim direction just gets updated based on zombies if you're in auto mode. So get aim direction. We do all this. But if it's in auto mode and there's zombies, we could do that instead. Oh. Why is there a giant traffic cone? There's a giant traffic cone next to the radio. When did that happen? I think she's too far away, Apology. I don't think she can hear it. Darn it. I could get all the zombie. Oh. I don't want this to be a performance bottleneck. Do I? I don't think I want to do this every frame. So instead, I could do a function aim direction nearest zombie. And this will update the aim direction. Get the nearest zombie. I could do all zombies on screen and then find the closest one. How hard would that be?
Thank you, Falgi.
Hey, Titan. Why is Palworld so addictive? We probably will play it again.
Yeah.
When we get the itch to do so. We played it when it came out on early access a long time ago. We have not jumped in 1.0 yet, but looks like it's pretty good. 1.0 is pretty good. Welcome back, Fender. What are the specifics of what you're working on now? I'm adding auto aiming to the game. For people that want to play with, you know, auto shooting, auto aiming toggled on. Okay, so zombies on screen. Can I get that? Is that something that I have already? I don't know. So no aim at all, or always closer to the crosshair. So the idea is like full auto aim. So you can, when you have it toggled on, you can stop worrying about aiming, but you still have the ability of overriding it. So on controller, for example, if I have it on, it's just auto shooting, auto aiming to the nearest zombie. But then if I press the aim stick, I can override it, and now it shoots in the direction that I'm pointing. Why does Bernardo wears hat cost more than Selene wears hat? That's not fair, programmer. I mean, you've not lied there. Definitely biased. Here we go again.
The injustice.
Yeah, and the reason for this feature of the auto aim is that a lot of games in this genre have it. If you've played Vampire Survivors, obviously being the most popular one, it's you can't aim at all, right? It's all auto aim, except attacks that are directional. So like the direction that you're moving affects the aiming. But yeah, people just expect this feature to be in a game like this, so we're making it happen. not that used to this genre then, I think. Yeah. I mean, there's now many games in this genre, so maybe there's more that don't have it. But yeah, it's entirely optional, right? So it's there for people that want it. You can turn it off, or you can have it on and still override it. It's pretty like an accessibility thing, I guess. It doesn't have it, isn't it just a bullet hell? It depends how you interpret it, I suppose. You know, maybe the auto aim is quite important to you in these types of games, but you could also argue that it's more the you getting an insane power level and number of projectiles. That's what you want out of the genre, not necessarily the auto aiming. So that's why it's an option. Like pretty certain. Okay, there is an on-screen. There is an on-screen thing. Okay. All right. So we'll do zombies, but we will... Hello? Right. This is not a global script. Can I access it from... Huh. Well, darn. I can't access the zombies from here. Well, that's annoying. I really want it though. I'm gonna add it to the run manager. So zombie manager. And here we expect a zombie manager. start run. Okay.
It was a lot of them.
Last game like that I played, I think, was Realm of the Mad God. Maybe it's not the exact same genre, though. Realm of the Mad God. That name is familiar, but... Realm of the Mad God. I don't think this is the same. At least if it's this one that you're referring to. Like this pixel art MMO thingy. I would say it's not the same genre. I don't know if there's another Realm of the Mad God. But it's quite different. That's it? Yeah. I would say that's different. For sure. See, it's single player. It's like map based, randomized upgrades. You know, I've not played Realm of the Mad God that much, and it's been a long time, so I could be misremembering. Okay, so zombies on screen. We want to return if the zombie is on screen. So we do that. I don't know if this is gonna complain. I'll see. So now we need to find the nearest zombie. Nearest zomb. Then we go for zombie in zombies on screen. We go if nearest zombie is not set, then nearest zombie equals zombie, and continue. Then we do var current distance float equals nearest zombie. Wait, maybe we could cache that so we don't do repeat operations. Nearest zombie distance so here we do nearest zombie distance equals nearest zombie global position distance to global position. Then here we go var
Definitely.
zombie distance equals zombie global position, distance to global position. If zombie distance is less than nearest zombie distance, then nearest zombie equals zombie, and nearest zombie distance equals zombie distance.
Also, sorry if this comment came through a while ago. I've only just glanced over the YouTubes. Looking very Dexter-like. Hope you make it into full-time indie dev. Best of luck. Thank you so much, Art. Really
Thank you. Yeah, Dexter was definitely up there as one of the main inspirations for the theming. Both me and Selene watched Dexter growing up, I think, so
Yeah.
bit of nostalgia there. Well, I take that as a big compliment.
Indeed. Very cool style. Thank you. Thank you.
A variable nearest zombie is used before being assigned a value. Well, yeah, that's why I'm checking it. Want me to do if nearest zombie is null? It still doesn't like it. Can I equal it to null? Okay. Works for me. So, aim direction, nearest zombie. So we have the zombie, we have the nearest zombie, so now we return the aim direction to that. So global position.
Oh my god, Steven was on it for the maca treats. Give me a moment. I'm just trying to fix some weirdness that I've created.
Why is the rum always gone?
Nice.
Actually went on a shopping trip and just got back. I'm gonna get a water refill. I'll be right back.
Yes, please. Yeah, I'm trying to make this whatchamacallit, like a little radio to tower thing, but it's proving quite difficult to make it how I want it to. It's probably fine. What do you think? Listen, I'm trying. Okay.
Zoom in a little bit.
But you're not gonna see it, Zoom. You're gonna see it like this. It's Struggle City.
I can imagine. I mean, it looks fine. Maybe it's odd that there's different widths.
Yeah.
You'd expect every spoke to be the same.
Mm. Yeah, I think I messed it up and need to start over. Unfortunately.
I would also consider having the shape be simple and then like just panes. And then the gridding is just the texture. Like it's a pyramid that you then texture with transparency.
You use a transparency map.
Can render transparency. Might be easier. And full 3D.
I don't know.
Definitely an option. Certainly easier for you to make it, right?
Perhaps. But it is time for a maca treat. I will need to go to her. She's lounging.
Sure. Ready? Go, maca treat. There it is. Finger tenders. Such a cutie.
She's just a baby.
Usually when we're streaming, she's just annoying us and sitting next to us, but today she's just living on top of her tower. He's comfy up there.
Oh, she was annoying me.
Oh yeah?
Don't worry about that.
Is it because you fed her?
Yeah.
You relaxed a little?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we're gonna do this on a per I don't need to do it there. I could do it art cooldown, refresh cooldown, use, full used. This auto use thing, where do I use it? Here. Right. If cooldown is 0, immediately use it again. So this, instead of returning, what I actually want to do is aim direction equals that. So on here, I could say if auto use aim direction nearest zombie. Let's see if this works at all. Not sure if it's exactly what I want, but We're in auto aim. It's working. And it exploded. Because there's no zombies on screen. That makes a lot of sense. If zombies on screen is empty, then there's nothing to do. Is it weird that the aim indicator changes when it shoots? Maybe not. Maybe it's fine. It just updates when it shoots. Probably fine. Yeah. So, auto fire, auto aim. I can turn it off. And I can decide where to shoot. Turn it back on. Auto aiming. Now I need the ability. Oh. Hold up. Yeah. So if I'm holding the stick, I need the ability to override the aiming. How would that work? So here we get the aim direction. This is done on process. We need to know if there's an override. Which differs. On controller is if you're using the aim stick, then that's the override. On mouse and keyboard, it's if you're pressing mouse 1, that's the override. We could potentially use this as the check. So we do function aim is overridden Boolean. Then we do if is controller. We do we take this, go input vector, and then we say return if input vector is not 0 and that's probably enough. That's probably enough. So if the input vector is not 0, it means the player is pushing the stick. If we're on mouse and keyboard, we say if No. Return input is action pressed. Tool use. Okay. Then over here we do if input manager, if the aim is not overridden, auto aim. Okay. So we're chilling. We click auto aim. We're auto aiming to the nearest zombie on screen. But if I override it by pushing down on the stick, now I'm shooting where I want. If I release it, I'm back to auto aim. Cool. If I go to mouse and keyboard, I can turn off auto aim. In control, I turn on auto aim. It's auto aiming. But if I hold mouse 1, I can shoot where I want. Wait. And if there's no zombies on screen, it also shoots where I'm aiming, which is fine. On controller, I guess it will just shoot at the last position. Or I guess I can aim still. Sure. Okay. We have auto aim on the dart gun anyway, because if I turn it off and I switch to, let's say, the fire hose, which is direction based still. If I turn on auto aim, it's aiming where my mouse is still. Why? Tool, fire hose. This is right, because it's still using that. So if I just I just do that, and then here we just do direction instead. Save. Now we're auto aiming. Nice. And I can override. I can. Well, maybe I can. Try again. Yes.
You did the thing?
Did the thing. Is done.
Nice.
So as it stands, this will work for the dart gun, the fire hose, and the rockets, which were already auto aim, I guess. But I will need to do something different for the flask. Flask is weird.
He did it.
Added auto aim with override for directional applicators. And these work because so the dart gun and the fire hose just have a direction that you're aiming in, and they just fire in that direction. Like so, right? However, the flask is not just about direction, it also looks at the distance. So I could throw it at my feet here. I could throw it all the way out here. On controller, you don't have this level of precision. You can only aim, right? So I'm going to experiment with holding down the trigger will like charge up the throw. So if you just click it, it throws it at your feet. If you hold it, it'll show like how far you're throwing it, and the more you hold it, the farther it goes. That might get really annoying, I don't know, but that's the best implementation I can think of, so I'm gonna try that. And then for the auto aim, it needs to look at the closest zombie, but target it not just based on direction, but how far they are from the player as well. Which, easy enough to do, I guess. It's fast, it might work well. Yeah, it'll definitely be... It needs to be really snappy, right? I'm hoping that'll be fine. It'll feel okay. Especially with the auto aim there as an option. Like if you don't like it, you can turn on auto aim and that'll serve you for most of the time. Yeah. I could also, if it feels off, like you keep missing zombies, I can add a little bit of aiming help. Even if it's not on auto aim, it can like kind of guide you a little bit. Like do little micro adjustments to get rid of feels bad situations.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh. All right. I think that's me done for today.
Yep, me too.
Having the player with more than half a second to throw it might get annoying. Yeah. Also, it's like it's control, but it's also realizing that you're going to be doing this for 20 minutes straight, potentially. Like hold, release, hold, release, hold, release. Like that, even if it feels good and like you have the control you want, it might get annoying, right? After a while, so well, just needs experimenting and playtesting, I suppose.
Looking great, guys. Good luck on further development. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Hey, thank you.
We'll be back on Tuesday evening with some more progress. I'll probably be texturing some of these 3D bits.
We'll try the flat tower.
Yeah.
The intricacy to consider there is the inside faces, right? Because it has transparency, you can see the inside of the tower. So you need both faces. Yeah.
I guess. I'm not sure like how I do it works like that. I think it just shows on the other side. It's because it's a plane. I think it just shows.
Oh yeah,
on
yeah,
both
it could
sides.
be double-sided plane, and it just reuses the same texture. Yeah. Yeah.
know.
It'll,
We'll
it'll
have
probably
to.
just work out the box.
We'll have to experiment with it.
No.
Huh?
Cute. Right, where shall we send the nerds today? Who's on?
I saw Jotson on earlier.
Johnson is still on. I'm happy to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, they are on be right back mode, so maybe not.
What if they come back?
Sorry?
What if they come back?
Let's see if they come back. We also have Grumble of Pugs. They rated us not long ago.
True.
They are also not on screen. Okay. Everyone's taking a break.
Everyone's taking a collective bathroom break.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm just gonna do the thing where I share our little Steam page one more time before we go for anyone lurking. You know, if you are curious about our game, do consider giving it a little click there and a little wish list. Everyone takes a break as they start around the hour, so they have ads by now.
I see.
Makes sense.
Hey, Ben.
Hey.
How about this? Oh, never mind. Grumble's back. Grumble's back.
Grumble's back. Let's go.
Cool.
To Bob, thank you for that fart. Grumble time. Yeah. Thank you, nerds, so much for hanging out with us today. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekends.
Sure.
We're doing good. We are about to go relax, play some games, have some food. You know, as we do.
All the things. Right. I click the buttons. We're good to go.
See you
Thank you
next
so much,
time.
nerds. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Oh god. Oh no! Hey, two nerdy nerds, how's it going? How are you guys doing? Thank you for the raid, I appreciate it.